Hello internet, I am Firebolt, and Happy New Year! This is Civilization 5 Part 13, if you didn't read the video title. Yeah, this is the first video I think of the new year. Actually, there might have been an announcement earlier today, if that's still going on. I don't know when, at the time of recording we haven't actually recorded that announcement, so this might have gone out a little bit later, but I don't know, December is, everything's a bit out of place anyway, so you might not notice much difference. But anyway, yeah, let's jump straight back into this. If I remember correctly, China just declared war on us because, well, we've been a bit of a warmonger, considering that we just killed Spain and France the last two parts. And we tried to take Amsterdam. I think there's still some people trying to say, what the fuck, it's got... Oh yeah, sorry, I've been playing another game of this, and in the later eras this defense score gets really high, 100, 200 sort of thing. So that seems really low to me right now, but I've just realised, oh yeah, this is still a renaissance, so no one has any defense anyway, or anything that can really do much damage. But anyway, oh yeah, Japan decided to settle Tokyo here because they didn't really have much space anywhere else. I would argue these are my land, but to be honest it's free tiles and I kind of stole Great Britain off of them, although they're getting a bit of it. Oh yeah, I think we also did learn that Korea hated us. Well, not hated us, but that they're plotting against us because we now have spies in the Renaissance, we know that. And somebody shared intrigue with me that they were plotting against me. Maybe we should be a bit wary of Korea. If they're willing to go up against me, I'm suspecting a few others might be plotting against me. Elizabeth probably is plotting against me, but I'm not really too worried about her. Shaka, oh, the founded Bulawayo. Not sure if I found that last time. But that would be easy to take. A lot of this might be easy to take, it's just the capitals that I have to be wary of. Mongolia still might plot against me, because they are quite wary from past experience, and historically, like, they are very well known for being wary, so they might be plotting against me. Iroquois, don't think they're plotting against me, they're my earliest ally, so I'm pretty confident that I'm safe with them. They just might not like the warmongering too much. Japan might have a bit of an issue with me because of territory. China obviously already has an issue with me, but they're not really being dickheads, they're just sort of calling me out for being a dickhead, but in my eyes that means that I should crush them because Roman Empire, best empire. Still not sure what's going on in Australia, but that scout will eventually make its way around to there. It's just sort of bumbling about South America right now. Did we get astronomy? Because that means that you can go out. No, we didn't. That means that you can go out into the ocean, and then it makes it much easier to go around without having to get open borders with everyone. Firebolt's got something new to produce. We did actually solve our happiness problem. I think we're having quite a lot of that because of a lot of occupied cities. We could do with a lot more gold though. We have an unused trade route that might be useful to actually get. We could do with, I think a lot of this is costing us, maybe especially units wise and also building wise. So we could do with building stuff like, what do we actually have available right now? Because we need a lot of markets, I think. We could build the East India Company if we had markets in every city, but we don't. Okay, so in Firebolt right now, what do we need? We're actually fine for happiness right now, but we could do, well, either we're building a wonder here, like Alhambra or Angkor Wat, but that's going to take forever, or we could build stuff to go and fight China. We could do with maybe some more actual units to do that, because I think I've got a few trebuchets, but trebuchets by themselves, whilst they can do a lot of damage to cities, they're weak to units, so we could do with something actually defending them. And I think pikemen, well, it's actually the strongest thing we have right now. Legions are 17 strength. Legions require iron and so do longswordmen, but pikemen don't, and pikemen are actually weaker than legions, so we'll ignore them. Longswordmen, they're basically just stronger legions, so we should, if we have any legions left, upgrade them to longswordmen. Okay, these guys do need to actually heal up a bit, but I could upgrade them to something better. Oh, there's some unworked farmland here. If I'm honest, that guy was building a road. He'll be finished 5 turns. Could maybe do a bit more help up there, but I think these farms will produce a lot of food for mad, which will be useful in the long run because that means that it can regrow its population, because I think it loses a lot of that when you annex it, but also just develop into a core city, because since it is a former capital, it's actually quite useful. These pikemen though, you should probably be going up to, we can't get past the mountains there. When you can, you should probably be going up to fight off the Chinese. These trebuchets could probably already be doing that, or they could be killing this missionary. To be honest though, can you fire on there? I don't really care. I mean, actually no, fuck them, they're spreading their false religions, because this is a holy war now as well. I can only, yeah, because that's a hill, I can only fire adjacent to me. That's really annoying, because again, I've been playing another game and I've got like missile launchers that can go 3 tiles away with no penalties, and it's brilliant. But this is just crappy trebuchets, so they're a bit limited in that sense. But I can fire upon them here, I think. Oh, I have to set it up separately. Fuck. Great General's gonna move up to fight the Chinese as well, because then I can give a boost to my units. Also, there seems to be this weird enclave of just nothingness here that I could probably buy if I could be bothered, but I won't because I can't. Yeah, I was just checking to see if I had a spy there, because I was having to pay them like every time I got 250 gold just to keep the city connection going. I should probably buy that tile eventually, but now that I've got a spy there, it should keep them my friends at least, so I can have that. I don't really need them to be my ally, although it is nice when you get into World Congress stuff, which, oh yeah, we now have, don't we? Yeah, you guys should probably build longswordsmen, just so we do have some extra units helping us out there. But they do take up resources, but we do actually have quite a fair amount of iron, so we could actually get some knights as well, because they're quite strong. Oh, weak to pikemen though. We'll get at least one knight, because then we can use some of our horsemen. Oh wait, no, do we have any crossbowmen? We might have at some point, but I think it's dead now if it ever existed. Yeah, who just said that they'd build a knight? Yeah, knights take forever, so do crossbowmen. I'd rather have a ranged unit, because ranged units are useful because they don't take too much damage. That looks like somewhere that you could work. We need extra protection or something. Our growth isn't too bad now, and I think if you keep increasing happiness, that does actually really boost growth. But you need to actually like be focusing on the happiness. So I still think our approval's like the lowest in the game. Yeah, Korea's still moving its military up here, which, is it still at war with the Netherlands? Was it ever at war with the Netherlands? I can't remember. See, it's been quite a while since I've recorded this. Or anything gaming, actually, to be honest. At war with the Netherlands. Okay, that slightly put me at ease, but they could still turn on me, so this is a pretty fucking big military. And I've not got the biggest military, although Shaka's got apparently quite a big military. Losing grasp on Riga. Oh well, I don't need them to be my ally, because... Oh yeah, another reason I might want to be focusing on happiness is, I'm still kind of relying on Wittenburg for a fair amount of my happiness. I think citrus mainly, but also possibly ivory. Do I get that from somewhere else? Getting quite a bit from Wittenburg, so I should probably still be focusing on happiness. Vegemite is kind of having to defend by itself here. I mean, they're not going to die there, so I may as well take out those guys, because they're more likely to cause me problems as a ranged unit. Ooh, we are able to fire on somebody. Who? Oh, those missionaries from that false religion. Die. Oh, you could actually go in sort of from behind now that we have that. It might be a little bit risky, but we can find out if they have a third city for China. We do have some money, so we'll use that to upgrade this to a longswordman, but we should probably still heal that and also find a way to make more money. Actually, you guys... Mad, do you have a market by any chance? Because we could really do with that. Yeah, that's probably more useful than a crossbowman right now, because I think we can take China. Banking though would be quite useful to solve our little money problem. Also astronomy would be nice, since we now finished gunpowder actually. Okay, they're way stronger than any longswordsmen, so you guys should change your production to that. Musket, man, we can have our first fucking massive gunfight, but chemistry could actually be quite useful for like city sieging, but can maybe do with either banking or astronomy. I think I'm going to go for astronomy just because it is nice to have some ocean movement without having to rely too much on open borders, because if everyone does turn on me, that means that I'm a little bit stuck. Plus, city must be built next to a mountain. Do I have any cities built next to mountains? I know there is a wonder that's like you have to be in 2 tiles of a mountain, which would work for some of my cities, but no, unfortunately. Which means that I can't build any observatories, which is like a little bit of a lost opportunity. But I also get faster embarked movement. Oh, I should build a road from Mad, shouldn't I? And then I can build on from Tuscany up to here eventually. Maybe not. We'll find out. Oh, somebody just tried to convert us. Ooh, Buddhists. Fuck them. But I don't really have enough faith to purchase missionaries, I don't think. Although I don't actually need faith for great profits anymore, because I've improved my religion as much as I can. It's just more... Oh, Brazil's declared war on the Zulus. Is anyone else declaring war on the Zulus, or is it just them? Oh yeah, they're at war with like everyone pretty much. No, yeah, just a few people. England still. They seem to be on and off war with them. And Japan apparently. Ooh, Vegemite's taking a bit of damage. Oh, they have actually got quite a bit coming out of Shanghai there. Alexander's also declared war on the Zulus, but right now I think China's my primary concern. Losing grasp on Wittenburg, that's bad. I don't have enough money to pay them to do anything, so I'm just going to have to deal with the unhappiness and hope that whoever needs to... Oh, city becomes religious. Oh good, it's adopted Satanism. That's better than whatever else I was going to do. I thought it would be like a missionaries come over. Okay, now I have a choice between... Actually, the Vegemite's entirely healed, and I can't reach that catapult yet. Catapult will be first priority after that point, but I should take out all the ranged units first. Worker. Now, you could go build those farms, but I think it would be better to continue this city connection thing. So, like, route to mode up to there. And we are now hemorrhaging money. Okay, I hope that's because there's, like, a trade route that's just gone... Yes, good. Panic there for a second. Maybe we can get a better trade route, though. Yes, we can. Ooh, with Seoul. Yes. Slightly better money-wise, but barely. You could go with helping out up in Wheat... You could do with helping up in Wheatley. Trebuchet just came out of Rome. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna try and make this a little closer to an hour recording, so it should be like half an hour per video, because these have been quite long in the last 5 or so parts. A little more concise would be nice. That almost rhymed. Whilst I am sending a lot of trebuchets up this road, it would be nice to sort of go on the counter offense. I do need some units to be defending Vegemite, sorry. I think it could probably hold its own with its defense against whatever China's sending at us, but just on the safe side, I would like to get rid of their units as fast as possible. Rome, musketmen would be quite nice, but you have actually got some pretty low production right now. Additional 1 golden connected to another 50% increase in range from trade. Oh, that would be nice. Extra defense, happiness. Extra happiness would be quite nice. They don't have any naval cities, not navals, coastal cities, China, I don't think. So, naval units are kind of a bit of a waste. I could do another cargo ship, actually. Yeah, go for another cargo ship. It's going to take a while, but Rome, now that it's growing a lot, I think we did have some growth problems before. Maybe go and do some more production-based stuff. Oh, I think it's got a lot of specialists. I mean, it does mean that we get loads of great artists and writers, but I wouldn't mind a little bit more production. I'll just lock onto another mine, and that's taken, I think, from some farm somewhere, because growth has gone down. But that does mean that we can produce stuff a little bit quicker, which is a little bit nicer. Port Sam, though, well, if you can produce... Yeah, I would go for economic stuff like a market, because we do need to get that money back up. Well, first of all, so we can pay Wittenburg to keep us as an ally, but also just so we can actually buy stuff. Ooh, Russia, you're not doing too well economically. Open borders, though, that's fine. How's our scout getting on? Oh, it's just still going around the coast. Found a few Aztec cities. Oh, India's declared war on the Zulus apparently. That's unusual for India. Hiawatha has also declared war on the Zulus, so they might actually do something since they are somewhat close. Okay, everyone's declaring war on the Zulus. I mean, maybe I should, but I'm too busy right now, I think. They're too close to me, I think, for me to get involved in another war. That is a rather big army from Korea. Yeah, I don't care, Zulus. I have had a crack at them before. Did I take a city? No, I think I took York back from them and then tried to go back to the English, but they still didn't want it. Oh, Wittenburg, since it is my ally, also is helping me out with China, so yeah, anytime that I can actually get some money, that would be nice. Almaty has declared war on me. Oh, I don't really care. No longer friends with Riga, that's... While unfortunate, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Is there anything we can do, like, quest-wise to keep Wittenberg happy? Because I don't have enough money to keep paying them. Ooh, they are actually doing quite a bit of damage to them. They want Satanism, and they also want copper in my trade network. I have connected copper, I think. Unless they want me to trade copper with them. I mean, I thought I would have registered by now. They want you to connect copper to your trade network. But these guys can fire on someone else. I would attack catapults as the first thing because they'll do the most damage to my city. You are actually coming up on Beijing. Who are those? Those are Congolese pikemen, so yeah, I might be trespassing if I go through somewhere, but it's okay for now. Do we have any marble right now? We do, but it would be still good, well, for money and for Wheatley in general. Because we could do a bit more production here and it can actually be quite a good city, I think. It's doing alright without any sort of help. I mean, it's got a couple of farms and a plantation for its sugar. But other than that, I think it's pretty much undeveloped from workers. Oh yeah, did I actually commit to a war against Shanghai? I guess I must have, because India's asking me to. Fuck it. Not going against my word, but I might regret that. I mean, I'm not going to take too much of an active role, but I can use this trireme a little bit to kill a couple of things, but also just sort of kill any units that come close to me, and maybe take Bulawayo. Some of these musketmen might go down there to go and help out, but hopefully China gives up relatively quickly once they see that I have got a pretty decent defense. Oh, that trireme is not going to last. Yeah, it's fucked. Okay, I expected that to be a lot more powerful, but I am just going to have to fire from Bumfish now, so I hope units can get down here fast enough. Okay, so I am sort of firing as fighting a war on a couple of fronts by now. Vegemite is not looking in the best shape. Okay, that's fine, Netherlands, whatever. Okay, hopefully those units can arrive to Vegemite in time. I know they're not fucking happy. Are they no longer my ally? Fuck. Shit. I don't have enough money though. And I've connected copper to my trade network. What else do they want? Wittenberg has made peace with Almaty. But I think they're still at war with China. Who's starving? Oh fuck, Rome. Why do you keep starving? Okay, change production to something to do with food then. Oh, there's nothing to do with food because everything's shit. Take that off of there then. Oh, you're still starving? Oh, I wonder why. Because you're a piece of shit. See, why is it either starving or free to turn to till new citizens? Fuck it, I don't know. You could just have like low growth rather than starving, but you know, whatever. Go for catapults first again. These trebuchets, you might want to change course. We need to go at least defend from the Zulus, even though we did technically declare one of them first, but let's not get bogged down in the details. You guys, though, since there is a little bit of road there, you can actually move into Wheatley's borders and start improving soonish. Haha. I mean, I don't think you'll do much yet. We did have a worker in Star Stuff, and it's now been fully developed. But I really don't want to be going anywhere near... Well, I guess I could. But I've got to be careful with this worker. I could go and make a plantation there, but... got to do it out of the way of any of the action. Oh, well, happiness would be nice. Build a temple here. Can we buy anything with faith? Inquisitors and missionaries. Yeah, I guess that would work. Just in case we need anything more converting. How many conversions do they get? Is it just one? I don't know how many. But it says it's got 4 moves. You should remove other religions from cities. Do I have any? I mean, I think I've got Islam in Star Stuff, but I'm not really too worried about that. I'm more worried about the spread of Taoism and probably Buddhism. I think we're fine for Protestantism for now. There's still a few Protestants about. But we've converted these 3, and I think next it would be Wheatley, so we should go, since faith isn't really used for anything else yet, get a missionary. We can, no, Orbiton's already Satanist, so we can go up to Wheatley and maybe Vegemite if, or Bumfish actually. Bumfish being Satanist wouldn't be bad. Or we can make, what was it, Wittenburg Satanist, because they wanted that. And then they'll actually be our ally again. Oh, the reason that Rome started starving was the unhappiness, wasn't it? Oh right, that's why they started starving. I was a bit confused there for a second because it was fine. But also production's taking quite a hit. Oh no, Mercury's just shit anyway. Okay, is that anything more sensible? More production for you would be good. Also, something economic would be good. But go for a workshop so you can actually get stuff done. Worker, what are you doing? Route 2 cancelled. Oh, is that because another worker's in the way? They can take over that thing and you can go and actually do stuff. Fuck. No, they're the weakest shit. Oh, fuck. I should have not gone head in with this stuff. But Congo's gonna hate it if we go anywhere near them, so... Well, go in's there, ordered. Vegemite, do you fancy defending yourself? Oh, there's no more catapults about. Maybe kill a pikeman? Okay, no Zulu seem to have actually come to me yet. Okay, you get 2 spreads of religion. Okay, that's decent. Go down to Bumfish first. But I don't think Antwerp will mind since this isn't a military unit. I would recommend building a mine on the marble first. Defend to shit, please. Wrong swordsman. Follow that pikeman, since you've now actually healed. Oh, I'm seeing some movement from the Zulus up here. But I can't actually fire on them yet. But I did see some... Wait, what? Oh, when China went to war with France, they actually took a city. That's why France is so weak. That makes sense. Right, first of all, they're willing to make peace with me. Thank fuck, because I didn't want a war with them anyway. But they're also willing to give me another city. Should I take it right now with my current happiness levels? Sure, whatever. Another city, another episode. Whatever. How many cities is that now? Annex it anyway. Fucking hell, no. Oh, 9 anyway. Oh well, guess we're annexing Orleans. They are going to actually revolt by now. Okay, Wittenburg. Do you think? Oh fuck, we're hemorrhaging money as well. Please say that's because like a trade route's just come back. Okay, it has, I think. But also we're still hemorrhaging money. Yeah, we should do like some actual sensible management. Okay, but also we're still at war with the Zulus, let's not ignore that. Okay, we can now bring all our military units to go deal with that and possibly actually take another city because that's stupid. And that's what I'll do. There's another city here. What? What? How has that been there? Okay, we now have Orleans in the middle of fucking nowhere. Well, it's not in the middle of fucking nowhere, but it's kind of halfway between nowhere. Well, that would be actually relatively easy to build a road up to. We won't get permission to build through China though, so if we want to build a road up to Vegemite and Star Stuff, we're gonna have to go through Tuscany, I think. So let's hope the Greeks stay friends with us. False alarm, folks. But we are really unhappy right now, because fucking hell, we are really hemorrhaging money. Oh right, we've got a couple of trade routes that have not been quite renewed yet. I would recommend trading with the most money. There we go. That's a fair amount back, but still not enough. They might come back at us, but by the looks of it, we managed to hold them off completely with one city. So, I don't think we have many problems. Courthouse though, I have no idea how long that's going to take, but it's still got civil resistance for a fair while. Hopefully, I mean it looks, since it's got 8 citizens, relatively productive once it's actually got stuff going on, but we'll see. I would rather have just straight up money, but hang on. Oh, you only have 4 gold. Yeah, that's fine then. I mean, it's stopped me hemorrhaging money a little bit, but it also means, oh no, I can't even pay Wittenberg yet. But it means that I won't go bankrupt straight away, and going bankrupt really hurts your science. But right now everything's stagnant, so we should really be getting that happiness back. First of all, we need to get a missionary up to Wittenberg, But also secondly, we could do... I don't know why it hasn't accepted the copper thing. Maybe it's glitching out. Or I don't necessarily actually know what it means exactly by getting it into your trade network. Whether that means that you have to start trading copper to them or what. But I have got copper. Enemy is near. Oh, it's probably Zulu, isn't it? Yep, okay, we can start firing on them though. Not too sure about that. I would actually prefer fair bang for my buck. Please. I don't really care about your MC. 6? At least 6. Someone else will pay for wine. I maybe should have accepted that deal with my current economic condition. But that now means that I can't actually attack their missionaries when they come up to try and convert me. Fuck. Fucking religion ruins everything. Oh, it doesn't help that everyone's still building roads. Yeah, that makes you hemorrhage money, doesn't it? Once Wheatley's linked up, maybe it will actually help. Okay, a couple of people can fire on enemies. You guys, first of all, just attack that ship. Nice bit of damage there, but what's the other city that can fire? Oh, I've got barbarians. Fuck. Oh, fuck off. No. Oh, shit. Because everyone's rebelling, I've got barbarians. Fun. Fun. Great, that's fantastic. Oh, I love it when I have barbarians. Just go build like a mine there or something, I don't know. I'm genuinely getting a bit depressed at this point. You guys start moving back as well. But we do actually need to deal with our small barbarian problem, because those are the first barbarians actually in the game. Because we are so bad at managing our happiness. Our people are literally revolting. Don't know why I need to say literally there, because... Jesus Christ. That could take... I'm suspecting they're going to take Amsterdam with that. I was not well equipped to take Amsterdam, but they've got ranged units, they've got... I mean, to be honest, a warrior's not going to do much, but they've got plenty of swordsmen there. And 2 catapults. Although I'm not sure catapults are going to be enough. We'll see. Oh shit, a worker's been captured. Okay, calm down. Okay, we need to go deal with our barbarian problem, and they've got a worker there as well. Oh, I would focus on one thing at a time to try and sort of focus all my fire on these pikemen here. Have I got any other barbarians about? I don't think yet, but I still have got the Zulus to deal with here. And they're quite a problem. Chop them down a little bit more. Yes, good. We've destroyed them. Then we can go and focus on the other barbarians. You guys make a plantation here. That's if barbarians don't suddenly turn up and kill you. But we got a bunch of trebuchets coming in, which will either deal with the barbarians or the Zulus. I mean, I might be able to take another city, but to be honest, at this point, I don't need to. Why do I keep taking cities? Empire, empire. Yeah, so that's 3 cities in Europe, 5 cities in Asia, and 4 cities in Africa. Too many cities, let's just say. You guys, can you spread your religion yet? Yes, you can. Make Bumfish nice and Satanist. It's not even Satanist yet. Oh well, I need to go and give Wittenburg Satanism. But I think Bumfish, well, since it was previously York, but also just probably from a couple of English missionaries that have come down this way, it's quite Buddhist already. So, okay, we're still hemorrhaging quite a bit of money, but hopefully that'll get better soon. Oh yeah, and also now we're hemorrhaging production as well, because 18 and a happiness, what's that going to do to our production? Over a third every few turns until you correct the situation. I think it's going to be like 2 barbarians per city. I don't know where they're going to appear next. We're going to have quite a rebellion on our hands until, first of all, get Wittenberg back inside. But we just need to build loads of zoos and build that courthouse for Orleans. And fucking hell, the Zulus are really going for it. Okay, well, let's hope our units coming in here will help. First of all, we have actually got a trebuchet here, which will do some damage, but we've got a bunch more units coming in, as long as they're not too busy dealing with a full-scale fucking revolt. Oh, that longswordman's gonna have a little bit of a break. Oh, we can fire on those workers, not sure if we want to. Thought you'd want to, actually, capture them, maybe? That might be a better idea. Okay, you guys fortify. You guys come up here so you have a little bit more help. Is there anything else you can build? Oh yeah, you could probably repair some of this stuff for Vegemite. There's a hill here, so I don't think I could fire on them anyway. But I would go around the back and sort of try and get into Bumfish actually. This missionary, I'm going to suggest that he goes up to go fight, not fight, but go convert Wittenburg. Oh, we just captured them, that's nice. Great. Since you're not saying this yet, you don't actually get happiness from temples. Do you get happiness from anything else? We can build zoos, yes. But there's not enough there. Oh, and this hasn't been improved yet. Okay, once we get that actually improved, that would be good. Anything that increases happiness that isn't going to take forever? I don't think so. Well, that's a little bit worrying. Yeah, to be honest, Aqueduct probably is the best, as our economic advisor is saying. Bumfish, you can fire on more enemies. How do you stack up to star stuff on your defense? Not star stuff, Vegemite, I keep calling it star stuff. You're actually the exact same. Zulus, oh, they don't have the biggest army in the game anymore, but I think, yeah, Ottomans did just declare war on the Zulus. They do have, I think, probably the second biggest military in the game. So, a little bit more difficult to deal with than China, but hopefully it can still hold its own, especially once it gets units coming to actually help us. And since mine are a lot more teched out, maybe that'll go towards something. Ooh, Bulawayo's taken a bit of damage. I wonder from who. There are quite a few people at war, so maybe Iroquois, not sure. This is gonna hurt. Oh, maybe not. Not sure. Oh, yes. Ooh. 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 Okay, well, we can at least attack melee units when they attack us. But to be honest here... Oh, those boats can apparently actually attack us. I'm not sure why we're constantly just firing loads of catapults there, but... hopefully that's not like an eternal thing. It has died though, we've killed a Zulu impy. There seems to be more coming now. Shit. Ooh, Bulawayo is taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, friendly trade route plundered, that hurts. Catherine plundered, oh, because she's at war with Netherlands. Oh, well, at least it wasn't one of mine that I'd set up. Okay, I do feel a sort of mixed feeling about that, because Netherlands dicks, but they were giving me money for that, so... I've apparently gotten some more money though. Satanism spread to Vilnius apparently, so they've given me some happiness from exotic goods, apparently. Great, so we do have a bit more happiness, but that's still not going to stop the revolts. We can kill an impy there, or we could actually do with weakening these ranged units, because they do quite a bit of damage and we don't get to fire back at them. You don't actually do too bad if you attack right now. Okay, you can fire on these MP, but you don't really do a huge amount of damage. But we were building a road up to, what's it? So we could probably still do with that. And this Great General can just follow this trebuchet wherever they're going. Oh, you can actually fire there. So we've dealt with the rebellion for now. But more units will appear. Like it said every few turns, so I'm not sure exactly what it means by few. But hopefully not like 2. Bumfish might not survive this Zulu attack. Hopefully the cavalry will arrive in time and I might be able to take it back, and also whoever's taking out Bulawayo, that'll maybe take out a fair amount of their force and also distract them, so I can heal up a bit. But also, I have got a fair amount of military stuff in production. Temple will produce some happiness there. Zoo in another 8 turns will produce some more happiness, but that's still not going to take me out of rebellion territory. Orleans is still in resistance. Don't know how long. Yeah, 3 turns it's going to be in resistance. Don't know how productive it's going to be after that point. It looks like it's got a few things that could produce stuff. And it looks like it's actually using a fair amount of it. Yeah, so maybe it should be quicker than at least Mercury, hopefully. Maybe it'll take a sort of similar time to Wheatley, I don't know. But it is odd that France seemed to have settled over here. Maybe that's why China and France went to war. Not sure if China actually declared that war. I think it was France that was declaring that war, because everyone seemed to declare war on China. Well, not everyone, but all the dickheads. Oh, and I'm losing even more influence with those guys, so hopefully that missionary arrives in good time as well. Yeah, we've also got that revolt to deal with, so hopefully we manage to get the happiness back in time, but we keep taking cities and that keeps fucking us over, so this idea of empire is really beginning to hurt us. We might be able to drive back the Zulus eventually to the point where we can actually consider them sort of non-threats. Ulundi's going to be a difficult one because its defense rivals Rome's, which I think might be the best. Although Ottomans have got quite a bit of... Oh no, they're actually only at 26 in Istanbul, so I think my cities... Oh, Delhi's actually got quite a bit of defense. That's actually better than Rome's. Oh well. But then... That's weird that India's got the best defense there, but it's going to be a tough one next. As we're heading into the Renaissance, well, we've already headed into the Renaissance, got quite a few revolts coming up, because, well, maybe we haven't quite learnt from the British Empire, and all our, not really colonising, but conquering is coming back to bite us on the arse a bit. But anyway, all that in the next episode. I've been Firebolt. And this has been Civilization 5 Part 13. Happy New Year!